Absolutely. This morning we're previewing the big solar spectacle with a research astrophysicist at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center. That's Nicholeen Viall. Thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
This is so exciting for all of us who really don't know a lot about space or the sun or the moon, but I would imagine that you're pretty excited too.
I am so excited about this. I study the sun. That's my job. I study the corona, which is the outer atmosphere of the sun, the part of the sun that you get to see during totality if the cloud cover cooperates.
And we're really hoping for a couple of breaks in the clouds today to actually see that corona. I want to, if we can, talk about the mission that you work on, the Punch mission.
Yeah, so because eclipses are rare, and because eclipses, even when they do happen, the clouds don't always cooperate, NASA flies missions to make artificial eclipses. And Punch is the latest and greatest version of this. It's going to launch next year. And what we do is we artificially make an eclipse. We block out the sun for the spacecraft so that we can see that corona, that outer atmosphere of the sun, all the time and measure it in high definition and at great resolution.
So what will today look like for you then when it comes to what you're going to be doing in your office or outside or whatever?
I'm down in Dallas right now, and we also have maybe iffy cloud cover. So we're also crossing our fingers for clear skies. And we're just so excited to hopefully get to see that corona. It's going to be really an active corona this time, which means that the magnetic fields are super tangled and we might get to see a lot of structure. So that's what we're hoping to see today.
Yeah, Doc, talk to us a little bit about that, because the sun, I guess, works on like a cycle of what, 11 years or so? And this year, 2024, is supposed to be more active than years prior?
That's right. So the sun has an 11-year magnetic cycle. It's approximately 11 years. And what happens is when it's at the minimum, there's just a little bit of magnetic tangling and magnetic energy. Right now we're in solar maximum. That means that all of the magnetic energy is being tangled and stored, and there are explosions on the sun that come out into the solar system. And right now we're at the peak of that. And so the corona is going to be very complex, and we might even get to see the beginnings or part of one of these explosions.
For somebody who has never experienced an eclipse, you know, this is a once-in-a-lifetime event. Yeah, but, you know, some people like to travel. Some people are
absolutely,
chase them.
But for us, too,
for us, it is a very big deal. What is, in your mind, the most exciting part of this whole entire thing? You put the glasses on, you take a look. What should people be waiting for?
In my mind, the most exciting thing is that you actually get to see the moon literally cross in front of the sun. I mean, intellectually, we sort of understand there's a moon out there, there's a sun out there, but to literally see it cross in front of the sun, I think is pretty cool. And then you'll feel it. You'll feel the temperature drop. You'll hear the animals around you respond to the fact that the light has decreased. They're going to think that it's nighttime. And so just the fact that it's this full sensory experience is amazing.
Doc, I saw a PBS episode of Nova this past weekend, and I think your boss, Craig, I believe that's his name, he was featured in it. Yes, he was featured in it, and I think I saw you out there in a desert alongside him. I want to know, though, how many total solar eclipses have you actually seen?
This is my second total. I did the 2017, and I actually did live coverage for NASA for that one from Oregon. And then I got to see the annular eclipse in Albuquerque, so that was a lot of fun. And so this is only my second total eclipse, though.
Well, I'm sure it will be memorable for us and for you and for everybody at home watching this. Thank you so much for coming in today and for all of the insight. We really appreciate it. And have a fun day today.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. You too.
All right. Take care.